Alright, welcome back to Passpartout, the Starving Artist. Previously, you had seen me have a bit of a hissy fit due to a lack of sleep and general lack of creative ability, so I apologise for that. God, editing that footage and listening to my commentary, I was like, oh my god, I was really throwing my toys at the pram, wasn't I? I apologise for that, I will try not to do that in the future. That was really not a good day for me to be recording, but unfortunately, due to the fact that this does a hard autosave when you're playing, I can't afford to throw footage away, otherwise half the set is missing, so I've just got to suffer through it, you've just got to suffer through it, we've all got to suffer. It's the human condition, what can I say? Anyway, speaking of the human condition, we are back in the studio, and we are back in the saddle, creating wonderful, beautiful works of art for the adoring public. And when I say the adoring public, I mean a bunch of sycophantic aristocrats and a bunch of, well, knuckle-dragging oligarchs. But this is the hand we're dealt. No sense in getting stuffy about it. Anyway, we need to think of some things to paint. We need to think of something pleasantly creative. I'm thinking we just do some nice, easy stuff to begin with. Maybe an elephant. An elephant sounds nice. So let's just try and do a nice... I remember what I'm doing wrong from previously. Right, scrap that for a second. I need to be using the fine line tool. So, how does an elephant look, I wonder? Well, you kind of got the head, which comes down like this, in a kind of a general shape. I will go into finer detail in a little bit. There we go. That's not too bad for a general shape. Quickly fill that in. Good stuff. You then have the ears, obviously, coming off from the sides, and then you have the main trunk. Now, how precisely am I going to get that trunk to look relatively flush? I've got a feeling if I do this, I can shrink it on the fly. Then it flares out a little bit at the tip. There we go. That's a sort of one. And then shrink that like this. I have been practicing just a tiny bit as we've spent a little bit of time away. That's not particularly tiny. Let me try and clean that up just a little bit. There we go. And then shrink that down a touch. And then bring that back into there. Okay, so we've got a semblance of a shape there. It's going to be difficult to give myself a little bit of, oh god, the bills. But of course, we have the bills. Give myself a little bit of something to work with there. Actually, no, because elephants don't just have pure white eyes, do they? They have sort of dark... Actually, no, I mean, it's close enough to do it this way, I suppose. They were kind of over here. And then a little dimple for the iris. That's okay. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm not going to be setting the art world on fire at any moment, but the more we can achieve with this, the better. So, shall I just go free brush for this now to try and... I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh god, it's rather poor, but oh well. I have been looking into using a tablet, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be a possibility, just from the general standpoint of I am a talentless hack, and this is not going to end particularly well. Oh god, look at this now. This is freaking atrocious. Oh dear. Well, let's just do some line art, I suppose. There we go. Do the ears. So, yes, anyway, general day-to-day life has been relatively good, although I have just come from discovering that President Trump is about to, well, is planning on excluding all transgendered people from any form of military service, just in case you were wondering if this man was a fucking idiot or a colossal bigot. No, surprise, surprise, he's actually both. He is a veritable multitasker of being an absolute dick sleeve. So, just in case people were wondering, just in case I'm horribly dating this. By the time this comes out, obviously he will have abolished every second letter and made his face not only a not just printed his face on the currency. Replicas of his face will be the currency, just little plastic Trump heads, which will be about as worth as much as his own dumb fucking face. Oh dear. Anyway, excuse me for injecting my political ideology into this. I should keep it nice and light. Nice and brevity is the soul of wit. But then again, what the fuck is the soul of this I'm trying to create at the moment? It's friggin' terrible. Hang on a second. Let me open up my brush a little bit and just sort of... And there we go. There we go. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Right, we should call this... little stitches over the eyes. And if I open that up just a touch more, I can do kind of... oh no, I'm not too happy about this anymore. Right, and then open this up and go shum. And then go shum. And... actually, yeah, let's just do that as a bit more of a stylized motif. So let's do a little bit of red. A little bit more red over there. Oh god, no, that's gone completely all over the place. No, hang on a second. Let's try and... In fact, you know what? Let's just go fully red for this. I mean... let's be honest with ourselves. We are trying to do something a little bit politically motivated. Please don't blame me. This is entirely me just getting a bit salty at the news and reflecting it in the things that I'm doing in real life. So, do that like that. That'll have to do, I suppose. Clonk. And I shall call this the present state of the party. There we go. That'll do it. Good stuff. Right, let's think of some more positive things to think about. What did you just paint? I painted a dead elephant on a sea of red. Oh shit. Baffling incompetence. My thoughts exactly. Oh dear. Right, well, let's think of something... because I've done landscapes before when I had nothing to think of. Ooh, I just had a thought. This will help me sell apartments. Yes, please, you complete fucking bellend. Ruled by a complete twat, sold for 1,561. I've unlocked a new tool. I know! I'm using it! We elected one. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to do something nice and primal. Right, let's get... actually, no, is that? Or do I want that? You know what? Let's go for that. Okay, so... oh god. How do I want to structure this? Actually, no, I don't want that at all. I'm going to want to use this for the colour. So, how would I do this? How would I do this? I would start with a dark red. And then I would, as like an inner ring, about there-ish. And then I would have it within that. And then within that still... ooh, ooh. Oh, this is... every single thing I do, I'm like, I guess it's okay. No, it's not. It's absolute shit. What are you doing? This is fucking terrible. Look, I'm just thinking of things to do, and I'm doing them with the limited tools I have at my availability. And I'm going to do some fucking sperm drilling their way into a fucking... oh, right. This is going to be difficult to do, because I've kind of got to open this up and taper it out. So, like, that. And then squiggle, 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 squiggle. And then, right. Go on like that. And then taper it back down again. And then squiggle, 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 squiggle. That's a decent sperm, he said, talking to himself. Look, you know what I'm doing here, okay? I'm just trying to do things that make me seem relatively competent in the things that I do. Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. Yeah, that'll do. And the eyes of a disapproving god. Like that. Which looks like a distant celestial arse farting down upon this conception. Okay, pop that there. Pop that there. Okay. And I should call this God is what? Ooh. Excellent, right. God is watching you hump. Let's see what we got here. Colour's too crazy for me. What? Nice bit of pink. Alright, fine. Well, we did some grapes, and we did a carrot last time as well, didn't we? We've done oranges. We've been very fruity recently. Admittedly, that's a accusation people have levied against me in general, so I'm not necessarily going to slate them for that. What do we think of? What do you think of? Ah, you know what? I'll do my dinner for tonight. Since we're here, I might as well. Right, so, tile-wise, the kitchen is fairly simply laid out, in terms of the general tile. Then you have the slightly darker brown of the kitchen counter. Oh, come on. The Eiffel Tower is a secret mind control device according to conspiracy theorists. Well, I mean, at this point, wouldn't come as a tremendous shock. Just kind of a slow sense of resignation, I suppose. And then that, trying to achieve a nice tile effect. A most liberal choice of colour. Well, considering God watching you fuck is considered to be one of the most conservative things possible. Either that or God is a big old perv. Not entirely sure which one's more accurate. Oh God. Well, I can do lateral, but vertical seems to escape me. I apologise for that. Actually, let's try it down. That might be a bit easier for me to achieve. Yeah, that's doable. Come on, you bastard. Right. A few more of these to achieve the tile effect, and then I can always go back over it to achieve the... oops. Well, that'll do. Open this up a touch. Oh, no. Bring that over there. Whoop. Damn it. Wrong thing. Whoop. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Excellent. Right, so tonight I'm going to be cooking myself some slow cooked chicken breasts and a nice barbecue sauce, which I'll be having with some roasted butternut squash, and I'm going to paint my slow cooker. Because honestly, at this point, like, everything I do is going to be fairly disappointing. I might as well do shit that I can vaguely understand and paint from memory, so let's just go with that. Right. Up we go. And then across a little bit, and then we tuck it down for the finish. Let that sink back up again, and then... And... that looks relatively decent, I think. Okay, so... Copies make for poor investments. This... Who the f... Please tell me, what absolute lunatic has decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint God watching two people form a blast assist inside someone's womb. Because genuinely, if you can find me the person who did that, I will shake their hand, because clearly they are a clone of me, and if I do that, I'll fuse them together in some kind of time cop, slimy flesh abomination, which will actually save the universe, or however that film's supposed to bloody end. Okay, right, and now, for the finer detail... I shall go back around here like this. See what I'm doing now? I am a fucking genius. There we go. Round and over the top. And then connect it back around now this way. Good stuff. Right. And then... I just realised this is slightly floating. God damn it, the colour's too crazy for you. You know what, mate? Look, this is not necessarily for absolutely everyone. It's just there to... Oh, why do I even bother? Anyway, forgot I haven't actually put anything inside that, so it just looks like a, I don't know, like a training potty on a sea of shit, which defeats the purpose of there being a training potty. So, oh well, we seem to have kind of screwed this up already, but anyway, down here like this, across the bottom like so, and then straight up. Close enough. Right, and then just some fine detail. So the device has a little switch over here, whoop, which is normally set to auto, but can occasionally be set to medium or high. I should probably go back over that to tighten up the colour grouping again. And just open that up. Zoop, 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 and zoop. Good stuff. There we go. I suppose that'll do. And then the eponymous big red button of, oh Jesus, this thing's on. How do I fucking anything? Actually, I should probably do that. Then do a smaller one in the middle. Most unoriginal I've ever seen. Could you just fuck off and let me do my own thing, you cheeky bastards? Oh, anyway, right. And I shall call this. Well, I mean, there's only one thing you can call it. The Starving Artist. Cool, right, well, let's think of some more things to paint. I keep looking around my room and just trying to think of other things that I could possibly paint. So anyway, I'll do my water bottle just for the sake of doing something. Ooh, actually, because this will allow me to use the interesting choice of colours. Well, someone likes it. God damn. All right. So I do that, and I do that. And now I can use the infill. Of course, because I like complexity. Would you? Fick off. You tremendous arse basket. Right, and then like that. Harry, stop. Sorry. Oh god, if you haven't seen the well, it was like a dirty Harry Potter thing, whatever it was supposed to be. I recommend watching it. Holy shit, you fucking people with your appalling taste in artwork. Yes, please take it. 3D printing to replace normal printing by next year, says analyst. Whoa, Christ! What was that? The businessmen are looking forward to a stock market introduction. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, well, I suppose that's something. I haven't really done a water bottle here, have I? I've done more of a, I don't know, bloated snowman. Well, go with what you know, I suppose. Right, and then we go... Oh. And shrink it down as we go. There we go. Cool. And then we do some bomb, 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 bomb. Some nice big rotund belly buttons. And then for a scarf, I'm thinking something nice and mellow. Something like a... Yeah, that'll do. Let's open it up a little bit in the middle, give it a sense of depth and texture. And then let's layer that in with some... Ooh, actually, we can use the spray paint tool for a change. Because it won't look terrible that way, as opposed to every other way, which looks fucking awful. That's relatively alright, I suppose. It does look a bit shit, I have to admit. Come on, come on. Right, up and over, around, and... Yeah, there we go. I'll go with that. I shall call this one... Oh, no. Bugger! Ah! Why do I keep pressing an L? I think it's because I'm just... This is a stupid thing. The setup I have at the moment is I am... Oh god. Oh god, who's this fuckface? Mate, could you leave her alone? Oh dear. How disruptive. But... You didn't even look at my other... This as regards an amazing business opportunity. I'm impressed. Your piece of God is watching you hump is amazing. The way you use alabaster is probably the best I've ever seen. You put down a lot of time into your art, which drives up the price tremendously. Super smart. I'd like to present you with an opportunity to move to a proper place. You'll meet only the best clients and be able to make great deals. I own the building, but got a great space just for you. Only a fool would say no. Don. I'll have that. Thank you. No. It's not the worst IRI. Can I not say no? Am I stuck here? Shit. Well. Oh, no, I can do that, can't I? Ah. Fuck off, Don, you piece of shit. I'm going to get a better offer than you. I know I can be better than this. Please, God, I can be better than this. Someone tell me I can be better than this. Oh, no. Oh, dear. This is not going to be good. Like, damn it. I appealed to the goddamn mainstream, and this is what happened. Arseholes. Arseholes everywhere. Another drop to not arsehole, I suppose. Oh, dear. Right, well, I suppose I'm just going to have to see... I mean, because I would actually notice I haven't sold anything to these guys, which is interesting. Maybe I should be trying to cultivate more of an esteemed audience. Some people who are... Oh, Georgia, would you? Piss off. Bit more of an esteemed audience who will respect my abilities and not just a bunch of mouth-breathing plebs who will throw money at me just so they can feel like they own a bit of culture. Bastards. You know what? this is actually starting to look relatively decent. Hang on a second, let me just fill this. Well, I can fill that through with the block tool, but let me use the... There we go, this is interesting. I think I've stumbled upon something. I think I've been using the spray paint tool a little bit too... obviously? Almost? Yeah, it feels like I have been somewhat neglecting what it can do. I'm getting a few more of the artists here. That's interesting. Right, you know what? Let's try and do this entire thing with spray paint. I've got a feeling what I'd like to do is... let's do... oh, well, no, let's get some white. Let's do some clouds. Let's literally just do something with nothing but spray paint, but let's try and make it... I think this is where I've been going wrong. I have literally just been trying to think of the subject. I have not been thinking of the medium. And the medium makes such a difference. I would so much rather just be able to make the things that I want to make and not feel like I'm beholden to whatever dipshit dictates that this is the flavour of the month. Oh dear. Anyway, let's what can I say? Ah, I know what I can do. No, I know what I need to do. I made a slight mistake there. Right. Let's scrubble this out again. Maybe leave a little dappling of it in there. But right, let's go with something very, very, I think some, daffodils. Not daffodils, what am I thinking of? The ones where you blow the head off. I just thought of something horrible there, I'm not going to mention it again. Oh god, that was fucking appalling. There we go. See, that's nice. I think I have just not been thinking enough about how I can use these tools, and I've been bitching far too much about, well, they're not doing the things I want them to do. Which is stupid, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to do, to inspire you and give you ideas. I'm going to call this one. Let's see if we can get someone who's remotely interested in the actual stuff that I'm trying to do now. Of course I... oh, would you? God damn it! Oh god. Okay, come on. I must be able to think of something else. Well, I mean, what can you do? That's the question. There's a lot of stuff here which is quite heavily geared towards... Quest is a bit radical. Would you give me a break with the bloody radicalness? Right, let's do something with this. Lovely, right. You know what? Let's do some stuff with incisions. Let's cut some white out of the dark. So, let me think of something. Should I just do some text? Just to start off? Just so we can get an idea of what we're trying to create here? Yeah, let's go with something along the lines of... Oh dear, sorry, I wasn't talking at all for that one, wasn't I? I was trying to concentrate far too much. I think I have started to realise that maybe this game isn't fantastic for Let's Playing because you have to put in a huge amount of concentration to turn out anything even remotely... Holy shit, you want to buy that. Sod it. Sure, if you want that. I'm absolutely cool with that. Bizarre. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Okay, right. Let's look at something else. What else can we do? I mean, we did the fireworks, and that was That was something I did, but it wasn't necessarily interesting. Ah, ooh, Chinese dragon. Yes, that seems like an idea. That seems like an idea and a half. Right, let's crank this out. First of all, I need a black background, because obviously it's going to be at night. I need that. I then need stars. I need oodles and oodles of stars. Maybe not that many. Okay. God fucking damn it. Although, that's not bad for actually thinning the herd quite a bit. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty good, actually. I feel quite happy with that. Right, now, Chinese dragons. I do not claim to be able to know how to do these properly. I will be going pretty heavily just off an idea of how I remember them looking, which is something on the lines of... and then down here. Now, I'm just doing a rough outline, so then I can start doing some line work. I mean, if you like it, sure. Help yourself, man. Damn. These guys are just... it's selling for so much. But I really don't fucking like those people, so it's a difficult line to tread. Oh, dear. I think I'm going to have to remove God is watching you fuck for a second. It's not really playing to the crowd I want it to play to. Yes, I know it's not very good. Please just... allow me to develop as an artist. Please don't just give me shit because I'm not doing the things that you like the look of. Right, now... oh, God, trying to get this from memory is really fucking difficult. I believe it was more of like a... yeah, like... and then that kind of rolled up here. And then into there. These then rose up like that. So that would be more of that, I suppose. And then over here like that. That will go down there. Oh, just... I know I said I wasn't going to comment about it, but I'm going to break my own rule. I really wish I had a tablet that worked, and I really wish I could actually develop these pictures to make them look a little bit better than I end up making them look. God damn it, I'm going to try. It's not great, but it is genuinely getting there. You know what's also something I would have loved? Being able to zoom in on what you're painting, because having to do it all from a very open standpoint, not really what I was expecting to be able to do. Right, and I need to fill in that area as well. Video game about painting causes violent behaviour in teenagers. I'm starting to see where you're getting with there. Jesus. Right. Slim this down a touch. And I need to fill in that as well. Oh, God. Because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but trying to do fine detail always makes me feel a tiny bit nauseous. So a game like this, well, I originally was like, oh, that sounds really cool, let's go and do that. I am now starting to realise, oh God, this is setting off that response so much and so frequently. I'm just constantly on the verge of vomiting, which is not great, really, when I have to cut the recording here for about 30 seconds. Oh God. Let's try a bit of that. I have also just realised that I really wanted to be able to do some fireworks in the background, and I kind of have screwed myself for that. That said, this isn't coming off terribly. Let's just... oh dear. Like, just like a click and fill option I think would be really useful on this as well. Just the ability to just, if you've ringed off something, just be able to go and actually change it over. That would make my life a lot easier. That's really not a good... that's a really shit dragon. I do apologise. Let's let's do that, and then let's do... And then let's do a nice blue and purple one, for example. Let's do that. And then let's do that in the centre. And then let's do that. Interesting lack of complexity. Well, I appreciate that. I just wish you'd give me some fucking money for it. There we go. You know what? I've got a feeling that's probably going to have to do, because I know if I try and do more with it, I'm going to fuck it up. So, I've got a feeling I'm just going to have to bite the bullet here and admit that I'm just going to have to move. I can only move on to the next stage. It's going to have to be through Dawn, isn't it? Oh, that's frustrating. How to paint your dragon. Oh dear. Tell you what, if the next aristocrat who comes in, holy shit! Motherfucker, are you high? Are you off your nut? You are clearly off your nut. Sure. Okay. Oh my good god. I think that was possibly a message. I think that was a sign. Well, I think it's time to retire my, sadly, rather bad quality, 11,000, my god! I could only wish I could make that much money that quick. Fucking hell. Well, I'm very sorry, guys. I'm afraid I'm going to have to haul myself out to the corporate markets because... Damn. Just damn. No, no, no. Fuck off. There's nothing here. Go away. I said go away. Go... Oh, for God's sake. Alright, well, I suppose this is where we have to part ways and make our way up in the world. Just off to... Well... Sell out all my... sell out all my original values and move into something more lucrative, but ultimately not as fulfilling. Ah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, it's going to happen eventually. Wolf of Bay Street. P design. Oh man. I've only got 3 slots now, which is interesting. So does this mean... So let's have a look at my outgoings just quickly. Only 275, like, I can pretty much cheese through that, no problem. Have I unlocked any more tools? No, we're still pretty much as we were. Damn, okay, well, suppose we made it. And all it took was the complete and total disassembly of everything I believe in about art. Fuck it, I'm rich! Thank you very much for watching. Remember, return. I don't know, cocaine and throwing midgets at dartboards, I suppose. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.